Let's go. Did the 49ers get screwed in the Super Bowl? This is obviously the prevailing conspiracy theory out there that the NFL just wanted the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game. And this right here actually would have been the biggest play of the game. And you could see that the refs actually did swallow the whistle here on what was a pretty clear pass interference penalty. And you could see it for yourself. This should have been the game-sealing interception right here. Obviously, the Chiefs would have had it in really good field position, and all they would have needed is a field goal, okay? All right, so you see Brock Purdy throw an absolute dime right here, low and away to Deebo Samuel. And McDuffie, who's gotten away in this postseason with very physical coverage, this is obviously impeding Deebo Samuel to make this grab right here, and that is pass interference. I mean, it doesn't matter how you cut it. Ball hits him right in the hands. I'm guessing he's probably catching this football if he's not interfered with or getting tugged. It's very interesting as well. She's not even watching the game. Okay, she's getting that Instagram filter all lined up, and we get to hear this should have been the interception. I'm very shocked that Bolton did not end up catching this football, but there's a reason he plays linebacker and not tight end. So I don't know if Nick Bosa complaining about the holdings before the game affected him not getting a holding call here, but I do believe this is a hold. Really poor technique from this offensive tackle. You could see Smith right here is leaning and just catching Nick Bosa, and that's a clear tug and hold, whatever you want to call it, and that right there is deciding this game. There's just no other way around it. I wish I could say it some other way. The Chiefs are punting this football right here if Nick Bosa gets this sack, or you could see Pat really doesn't see him. You could see that he feels him, but Bosa would be getting home for a strip sack right here, right when he is throwing this football. So instead of it being a huge sack or a holding penalty, ends up being a first down going the other way. That's just a huge missed call. But it is holding, and obviously they let it go on both sides. All right, so we get to this 3rd and 4, and I count 2 pretty sizable misses. I would like to think if I was San Francisco, I'm going to get either one of these calls. So let's zoom in right here to the top of this play. It's Nick Bosa yet again. This looks like hands to the face right there. I think that is a little tug on the face mask. And Mahomes, obviously, with the pressure from Bosa, is rolling out to the left side. Okay? Now, to Mahomes' left side, to the right side of the defense, they're running a twist stunt. Hargrave's supposed to go through here. This twister comes around here. You lose contain when you do stunts like this. So that's why Mahomes was able to break off to the left side and pick up this first down. I do think this is a holding. Hargrave was, to me, the best player for the 49ers along with Bosa. That's a hold, okay? Once again, he has these guys beat, split, and even though I think Mahomes is still able to break, contain, you could see that knocked Hargrave off balance, and he couldn't make a potential play, and Mahomes is able to pick up this first down. So to me, once again, holding is something that is discussed ad nauseum, but that is good enough right there for a first down. All right, so we get to here, and we're going to give you a bonus hold, even though this wasn't on Nick Bosa. This is a pretty bad holding miss, okay? I don't think you can just grab somebody like this, okay? I'm okay with letting a hold go here or there, but this is a missed block. And the funny thing about this is even if, let's just say Fred Warner was able to get through here free, they actually called the perfect play versus an all-out blitz when you're going up against man. It's mesh, okay? So we broke this play down in our actual major film study with Patrick Mahomes. That'll be linked down below. I think Mahomes is still completing this pass, even if this holding is not committed, because this was such an easy, quick read. I just don't know if it's going to be as accurate because Fred Warner would be getting there just a little bit sooner. So, yes, the holding did affect the play. To what extent, I don't know. Still, that is a huge, huge, huge miss. So, did the referees lose this game for the 49ers? Well, first off, I understand there's going to be Chiefs fans in my comments saying, well, you didn't show any bad calls against the Chiefs. Well, let's actually show you one here. I'm okay normally with letting some holding go, especially if it's in the framework of the body of the player. So, is that a tug right there? Yes, technically it's a tug. I've seen it let go. So, yes, maybe that should be a holding, but still, I did feel the referee battle slightly favored the Chiefs. Okay, there's a few more misses, but in terms of the magnitude of the missed calls, I think they were bigger in favor of Kansas City, right? That Nick Bosa potential sack on that 3rd and 10, that could have been a strip sack. It could have been a lot of different things. But still, the 49ers ultimately have only themselves to blame for this game. And some of it is because of what we talked about in our film study. We've done not one but 2 breakdowns of the game-winning drives for Kansas City. I hated these coverage principles that Steve Wilks displayed. They had basically all day to throw, and you just had such soft coverage. Look at how far back everyone is. Do we really want to be deciding the Super Bowl? Travis Kelce with this much space playing 20 yards off the football, that's not what I want to do, and this really got Travis Kelce going. So, I blame the coaching more than anything else. I think Wilks and Shanahan really didn't do all too well towards the end, and I think Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo, quite frankly, outcoached them, and Patrick Mahomes outplayed them. So that's the bottom line. But yes, there were some bad calls. So let me know what you guys think down below, and floating in your face a few videos of some other Super Bowl breakdowns that we've done. Okay, it is Power Hour NFL, baby. Boom. And tonight we are doing lemon pepper chicken wings. Let's go.